Real quick, somebody asked, is the actor playing Cheong Sin is the same actor in BTS's music video Come Back Home? He is. Now, back to the drama. So, I kind of thought that all four of them was going to lose being counters, but in the end, it was only Somun. Wigan was like, well, he can't control his emotions. He had the emotions to kill, and that doesn't make him any more different than the evil spirits. So, he's out of here. And I'm like, damn. But then if you think about it, a situation like this was pretty obvious to predict since the first episode. I mean, a drama. But anyway, so right after they decide to kick him out as being a counter, contract was canceled. We saw his hair went from curly to straight, and excuse me, and they decide to erase his memories. But the others was like, whoa, wait, we want him to remember us at least. But then they were like, well, if you don't want us to do it, then we'll give you a warning. And that warning was Hana was going to lose being a counter. And it's like, damn, what do you do now? He's going to forget everything. So Jangmul decided to, okay, I'll do it. I'll erase his memories. We have no choice. So he does it, and he does it to his grandpa and his grandma. So both his grandparents lose their memories, and Somun. That's what we thought. But it turns out he actually remembers everything, because Jangmul kept all of his memories just in case he needs to run away from Cheong Sin. But that part failed at the end of the episode. So as Somun is just living his life as a regular person, he's back to where he was since the first episode. Wigan and them were trying to find a replacement, and they found one. His name was Lee Sono, and he was a firefighter. He died by saving, I think, a kid from a fire. So in the end, that resulted him being in a coma. So they contacted him. They asked him, if you sign with us, you're going to be out of your coma. But in the end, he decided to say no because he was a firefighter. He put his family into a lot of trouble. You know, he made his wife suffer. So he decided to, you know what? I'm just going to die and reunite with my wife. So I'm like, wow. I kind of thought that he was going to be a replacement for maybe a couple of episodes. I just didn't expect to hear a no. Now let's switch it up to Cheong Sin and the Taishin group. Now while Somun was pretty much on trial, Cheong Sin went to the city hall and talked to the Taishin group, and he was like, well, you can't get rid of these guys without me. So use me to get them off your list. But the mayor was like, well, how about this? You get caught and you get off my list. And then, a little bit of a staring kind of thing. And then the mayor was like, well, why don't you get caught and cause a stir? But then Cheong Sin was like, how big of a stir you want? Come to find out, the stir was him committing suicide. So on the news, it was reported that Cheong Sin burned himself alive. And he's pronounced pretty much dead. But it was pretty obvious that it wasn't him. And also, I don't think fire can kill a person with an evil spirit in him. That just doesn't make any sense. But while everything was happening, Cheong Sin is pretty much creating an army, if you think about it. He's recruiting other evil spirits, and he's finding them too, including that crazy lady from, I think, episode 1 or 2. But yeah, she's back. Now for Somun, as he was just living his life as he was, which we thought he lost his memories, he started limping again, and in my mind I'm thinking, oh man, the bullies. And I was right. They saw him limping, and yeah, they went after him. But at the beginning, they were just toying with him. For them, they want to enjoy the appetizer first before they go to the main course. It's a weird way to put it, but it makes sense. And in the end, yeah, they did kick his ass. But that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to fight. Now, being a counter, yeah, you get super strength and all that. But when it comes to technique and how you use it, you don't lose that. And he didn't. And he used that against them. But also, he used it also as kind of like a lesson and advice, which I think it was a pretty good way to end that. Now, I don't think it's the end of their story, but I think it's a good turning point. Back to Cheong Sin's army. I don't know if he's gonna recruit an entire big army, but for now we do see he recruited what, 3, 4 people, I think? No. 1, 2, 3. No, he has 3 guys. He's gonna get the girl, so he has 4. I think right now. So, oh, I kind of think it is going to be an army. So you got an army of evil spirits versus. Now I don't know how many counters there are. We only know 4. Well, 5 if you include Jangmu, I guess. But if there is going to be a big fight, oh, I hope so, because that's going to be a badass moment. Oh, and also, Somun got kidnapped. That's pretty much the gist of the episode. But yeah, yo, this episode was pretty good. I just didn't expect them to have Somun lose his counter and go back to the way he was in this episode. I kind of thought maybe episode 11 or 12. But I think this is perfect for Cheong Sin to build up his army and really create that slow storytelling and see everything just build up. And then once episode 15 and 16 hit, it's going to explode. And man, it's going to be badass. Whew. Man, I love this drama. I can't stop saying that. But anyway, if you guys like my review, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.